Hey everybody, it's Jenny from Norman S. Wright. In this week's video, I want to talk about filtration and indoor air quality with respect to wildfires and smoke. So let's get started. When you look at images from the devastating wildfires in January, the air was full of smoke. But even if you don't live in the areas of the fires, you can still be affected by the smoke. Wildfire smoke travels further than you think. Rising heat from wildfires lifts fine particles and gases high into the upper troposphere, where they can ride the jet stream and travel for thousands of miles. While smoke concentrations are diluted over distance, they can still have an impact. Air quality alerts can happen in the central or eastern U.S. from fires on the West Coast. So let's make some room. Exposure to wildfire smoke can pose some serious health risks. The EPA has attributed many conditions to exposure to wildfire smoke, from respiratory symptoms like coughing and wheezing, to conditions like bronchitis and reduced lung function, to cardiovascular conditions like heart attacks. When it comes to wildfire smoke in buildings, odor is often the biggest complaint from the occupants, but it's not the biggest concern with wildfire smoke. The two biggest concerns are fine particles and gaseous contamination. Let's move this over. The human body is pretty good at keeping the bad stuff out of us, but only down to a certain size particle. For air quality purposes, particles are defined by their diameter. Particles 10 microns or less, PM10, can be inhaled but are primarily caught by the upper respiratory tract. This is the size of dust or pollen. Particles less than 2.5 microns, PM2.5, are considered fine particles and can get into the lower respiratory tract. These are the size of particles produced by combustion. Let's move this up a little bit. Older adults with chronic heart or lung disease, children, and asthmatics are most likely to experience adverse health effects when exposed to PM10 and PM2.5 particles. Let's move this over. There's a much bigger concern about the more dangerous, less than 1 micron PM1 particles. These are like talcum powder and metal dust. These can reach the alveoli and pass into the bloodstream and reach critical organs such as the heart, brain, liver, and endocrine system. About 90% of wildfire particles are PM2.5 or smaller. These particle sizes can be addressed with MERV 14A or higher, HEPA or ULPA filters. Let's make room one more time. The second concern, gaseous contamination, has particle sizes on the scale of molecules and cannot be handled with even ULPA filters. Gaseous contamination can be addressed with molecular filtration, such as an activated carbon filter. Every building is different, so owners need to look at their particular building and HVAC system to determine the best method of smoke filtration, especially in existing systems. As always, you can contact your Norman Wright salesperson if you have questions about filtration or preparing for wildfire season. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.